Hey everyone, it's Mr. Brown here. Today we're going to go over expanded form, unit form, and standard form. Let's start with standard form. That's the easiest to talk about. So if you remember, standard form is just going to write a number in its normal form, normal way. We know it normally. For instance, the number 8 would just be 8. The number 803 would be 803. The number 10,408, 10,408, that's just standard form. And we'll get to more, I'll give you a problem later to do in standard form. I just want to remind you that is what standard form is. Let's talk about expanded form. Let's say we want to write this number and expanded. Oh. I knew I was missing a letter there. All right, 10,823 in expanded form. The easiest way for me to start is from the back. And if you want, you can always get a place value chart. So I know I have 3 ones. I'm going to put a plus sign in front of it. My next number is a 2. But remember, it's in my tens place. So it's actually a 20. Then I have 800s. I don't have any thousands, so I don't have to write anything there. But I have 1 10,000. So I'm going to make sure to write that. 1 10,000. And you know if you've done this right when you can add them all together and get the same number. So if I add 10,000 plus 800, I have 10,800. If I add 20 plus 3, I have 23. If I add these all together, I have 10,823. So I wrote it in expanded form, and then I got it back to standard form. Let's try another one. Let's get rid of all this stuff. So here's our next problem. Let's write 843,956 in expanded form. Remember, some of you, we talked about how expanded is like a balloon and how it means you want to get bigger, you want to expand it, right? Want to expand in all different directions. So I'll start again. It's easiest for me to start in my ones column. So I have 6 ones. I have 5 tens or 50. I have 9 hundreds. 3 thousands. 4 10,000s, so that means I have 40,000. And I also have 800,000. And I can even start my zeros right here, so I make sure I have enough time, or enough space. That's it. That's it. That's expanded form right here. Okay, let's have you try one on your own. So for your problem I want you to work on is I want you to write 753,159 in expanded form. Go ahead and work on that now. So let's see how we did. As you can notice, I have a place value chart here now. That's another thing that you can do to help you if you're really stuck on expanded form. So I have 9 in my ones column, and I like to do a little differently when I'm talking about expanded form. I have 5 in my tens column, or I could say 50. In my hundreds column, I have 1, and I just fill everything up with zeros. 100. This just helps me visualize what it is I'm talking about. 3 thousands, so 3 with my 4 zeros, or sorry, with 3 zeros. 5 10,000s. And I have my 700,000s. This just helps me visualize, okay, what I need to add. When I'm writing my answer, I can just write it down. Starting at the bottom here, 700,000. I have my comma if I need to. Oh, not 7,000, 700,000. And I'll put my comma right here. I'm going to add 50,000. Then I can add 3,000. Next I have 100, and then 50, and then 9. That's basically it for standard form. So when you think about these problems, use a place value chart. Don't forget your addition sign. Don't forget your plus sign. Okay, next we'll talk about unit form. Let me just clear off our board. So we've finished talking about standard form. Now let's talk about, expanded form. Now let's talk about unit form. We talked a little bit about standard form too, but let's say write 8,902 in unit form. Unit form is just telling us how many of something we have. So for this one, for example, I have 8,000s, 900s. I don't have to say 0 tens, but I do have 0 tens, and then 2 ones. That's it. That's all unit form is. It's telling us how many we have. Let's call that problem A. And let's move down to problem B here. We want to write 83,561 in unit form. So I look. If it helps me, I can use my place value chart. I can just plug my numbers in. 83,500. I messed that up. 83,561. I can help me look. I have 8 10,000s right here. 3,000s. 500s. 6 tens. And 1 1. That's it for unit form, really. There's not much more to it besides that. I'm going to give you one problem to work on your own. Let's just write it right up here at the top. I'll get rid of my numbers in my place value chart. And here it is. Let's write 783,209 in unit form. Go ahead and work on that now. So let's see how we did. As you can see, I wrote mine on my place value chart because it helps me. So it helps me realize I have 700,000s. I have 8 10,000s, 3,000s, 200s. I don't have to say 0 tens, but I have 9 ones. And that's it for unit form. You might see a problem that will say something like this. Now we'll talk about standard form. It might say write 8 10,000 200 5 ones in standard form. So remember, standard form means standard means regular. So we're going to write it in the regular, normal way. So I put in my place value chart, 8 10,000s, 200s, 5 ones. I put zeros in all these spaces that I don't have numbers in. And there it is. My answer is 800,205. 205. Okay, I'll give you one of those to work on. where you have to write it in standard form from unit form. And then that'll be it for this video. So let's write 900,000 to 10,000, 300s, 6 tens in standard. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, let's see how we did. Let's review this question. And this is our standard form we're talking about. So I have 900 thousands. I'm going to find my 100,000s place. Ones, tens, 100,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. I have two 10,000s. I have 300s next. So I skip my thousands place. Just go to my 300s and I have 6 tens. Because it doesn't say I have any thousands, I put a 0. And I put a 0 for my ones. When I write it in standard form, it will look like 920,000, 360. Okay, this is it for this video. When you're done, finish more videos, or work on Zearn, or talk to Mrs. Spiker, the substitute. Have a great day.